guys, it's Izzy here, and today for this episode I don't know, but this vlog in Vlogtober, I'm going to be doing it all iPhone style, just to show that you can be a YouTuber and only use your iPhone. Now, it is difficult to not look at the screen, and you're supposed to look at the camera, so I'm going to try my best, but I am going to be going book shopping today, so I'm looking for 2 books. I'm going to come out with more, but there are 2 that I need to get, and one is, I think, A Clash of Eagles, which is a historical fiction, or it's an alt history. And then the other one is Stolen Things by, I think it's R.H. Herron. I may be pronouncing the last name wrong. And that is an adult fiction book. I think it's a thriller. By the cover, it looks like a thriller. So those are going to be the books we are looking for today at Barnes & Noble. So I found our first book. I wish it wasn't like a mass market paperback, but what can you do? First in the trilogy by Alan Smith, and I found this in the sci-fi fantasy because it is an alt history one, so that's cool. So they like Romans if they discovered North America. So let's go find our next one. So many nonfictions I want. This one, that one, Ted Bundy, that one. The dinosaur one. Y'all, they have actual novels in the clearance section for once, and I'm shaking. This is New York City in 1987, and it's like my love of 1987 because my favorite album came out that year. It's only $5. I'm shaking, so I'm gonna be looking at all these. Okay, I lied to y'all when I said this whole video is gonna be filmed on the iPhone. This little end clip we are filming on my Sony camera, and I just wanted to show y'all all the books that we did pick up at Barnes & Noble this trip. So moving on to our first bag. They give you like 2 bags because they say the bags are flimsy and all, but I use these bags as trash bags so I only have like little trash cans. So it's okay. This book I got in the clearance section, and it is White Fur, a novel by Jardine. I don't want to screw up the name, but and this is set in New York City in 1987, and it's a stunning star-crossed love story set against the glitz and grit of 1980s New York City. And this book was originally $26, and I got it for $5.98, and then I am a member, so I got it for even cheaper than that. So my Barnes & Noble has never had like actual novels in the clearance section before, and now they have like a big section of novels that are there. So that's really exciting, and I am so excited to be looking in that section. Our next one is one that we came there for, and this is Stolen Things by R.H. Herron. Now this is about I'm just gonna read the thing. A sensational crime, a missing teen, and a mother and daughter with no one to trust but each other come together in the shocking debut thriller by R.H. Herron. So this is a thriller, and it is set in Northern California, and that's what really clicked for me, is it's in Northern California. I love Northern California. I love being there, and I just love that as a setting in books because it is an area that I am familiar with. And the title reminded me of Stranger Things, and that's what instantly drew me to it. And it says that the author was originally, well, for 17 years she worked as a 911, this is the second time I've done that, a 911 fire and medical dispatcher, and this book is loosely inspired by actual events, so that should be really interesting. Then our next book is the other book that we went for, and that is A Clash of Eagles by Alan Small, I'm not sure. And this is the Clash of Eagles trilogy, book 1, and this is if the Roman Empire like never fell, and if the Romans discovered America, if they discovered North America. So would we be a part of the empire if this happened, or what? I've never read an alt history, so I think this should be really interesting. Oh, there's like the map of it. That's really cool. I cannot pronounce what I'm a part of. Trefskaruar, I don't know.
whatever South Carolina is in this. So that's pretty plans to come for the 2 main books, and then I leave with 4. So our next one, I wanted to get a nonfiction, and as I showed y'all, there were a ton of interesting nonfiction, so I just picked the one that was first, and that is The Rise and Fall of Dinosaurs, A New History of Their Lost World by Steve Bressate. And this is about the dinosaurs, obviously, and he is a paleontologist, yep. And I'm really fascinated by it. Y'all know I full-heartedly believe Graham Hancock's theory of the Young Dryas event and all of that. So I'm not entirely sure of where dinosaurs play in with that. And dinosaurs, it's just been kind of interesting for me because in school, we were taught that dinosaurs did exist because of like Leviathan and the Bible and all that, but I don't know if they considered dinosaurs walking the earth the same time people did, and I'm not entirely sure what I believe. Yeah, I'm not sure what I believe with all that, so don't question me that much. So our next one, I am doing my Harry Potter reread, and Target did not have the Goblet of Fire in this edition, because these are the editions that I'm annotating, because I don't want to annotate my original copies, just because they are like the first copies I read and all that, and they are the original copies of the books that are like $100 on eBay. So I've been getting these copies, and this is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. At Target you can get this for like 20% off, but they were just sold out of Goblet of Fire, so I had to go over to Barnes & Noble. Goblet of Fire is my second favorite. Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite, so I'm reading them back to back, obviously, because this is Prisoner of Azkaban's 3, Goblet of Fire is 4. So those are all the books that I picked up at this my monthly Barnes & Noble trip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye guys!